where you are watching me from. Yes, if you are new to my YouTube channel, my name is Martina Ofere, and I say you are welcome to my channel. And to all my returning subscribers, thank you so much. So, you see my new look. Let's not even talk about that, okay? Just enjoy it. Okay, so today I want to talk on the topic the main reason you should get married. The main reason you should consider marrying if at all you want to marry. Okay, the main reason you should marry. Because when you ask a lot of guys, why do you want to marry or why they want to marry? The answer some of them gives, oh my god, the reason some of them will give you to wish they wants to get married, we just get you baffling, like, is that possible? Is that enough reason outside of marriage? Are you sure this reason cannot be, you just baffle, you just begin to baffle you. The same thing when you ask the girls. Imagine you ask a man, why do you want to marry? He will tell you, yes, I want to get married because I need a woman that will clean my house. I need a woman that will cook for me. I need a woman that when I return from work, she's there to prepare my meals. She's there to serve me. I need a woman that can wash my clothes, iron my clothes, a woman that will give me children, take care of my home and all of that, blah, blah, blah. Okay. No problem. And some ladies, they'll tell you, I just need a man that will be able to support me financially, someone I can depend on, and with all kinds of funny reasons why to which they want to get married. Leaving the very reason anybody should thought of getting married at the corner. Some of them will just leave it at the corner and say other things that if you settle down to think about it, or most of times when they finally are now into that marriage, they find out that those reasons were not even anything, that there is something more that they need in that marriage. Some tell you, I just want to marry a man that has money because so that I can't fit for trouble. Are you sure? Are you kidding me? And you see that when they finally get that man, they are not contented. They still want to go out with other men because why? They had the wrong motive to want to get married. So let me go straight to the main reason why today a lot of people should get married and not the other way around. And like when I do my teachings, I would like to always take you through the scriptures. Anyway, it's okay because today we are not going to be reading too much scriptures, okay? So turn with me your Bible to the book of Genesis chapter number 2 from verse 18. And God said, it is not good for man to be alone. I will give him a helper who will be like him. When God was done creating everything, he created the man. Gave man the responsibility to care for the garden, to care for everything that he has made, that he has created. And while man was busy doing that and taking care of those things God created, God was thinking deeper and look at the man and saw that everything he created has their pairs, has their own, has their pairs, like their own pairs. But the man was the only thing that was alone, the only person that was alone. So God said, no, this is not right. I will make for the man a helpmate. Some Bible version said a companion. A companion. So somebody now asked, I know someone said, be like, are you saying that the main reason we should get married should be for companionship? Yes. The answer is big a big YES, yes. Don't mind me. Oh. Big YES, yes. That should be your reason. If you are not getting married for companionship, for companion, don't get married, please. Because if you say you want to get married for all the reason I listed above, like I want to get married as a man. I want to get married because I need someone to wash my clothes. I need someone to get them iron. I need someone to, to clean the house. I need someone to cook my food. I need someone to give me children. You can go to the, go to the orphanage and what? Adopt children. You can get pregnant and you will have children. Yes, you're not interested, you are not involved, you just have a child with them. That's all. You can get a cook if it's food, a chef, and it will cook good quality food for you every day and every time at any time you want it. You can take your clothes to the laundry. They will wash it and iron it very well, professionally for you. You can get a maid to take care of your house, do the house chores, do the cleaning of the house. You can get somebody, a housekeeper, to keep your home. And you will be able to pay them. I'm telling you now, for you to know that there is not enough reason. The same thing with a woman that says, I want to marry a man because of money. You can work and you'll make times billions and get more richer than any man that has ever been rich on this earth, if money is the only thing you want. Or just because you need someone to go down with, you will get 10 people that are ready to go down with you under there. Yes. I need someone to this, to that. You can just get those things. But that was not the reason why God created marriage. He created marriage for companionship. Now, when we say companionship, what's the meaning of the word companion? Companionship is a union in which the partners have mutual consent and equality, mutual respect for each other, mutual respect, mutual consideration towards one another. That is simply the meaning of companionship. You understand? It's a mutual respect. What is companionship? Companionship is a mutual respect. Another definition is a mutual respect and friendship. You understand? That it's outside of love and intimacy. That's another definition for companionship. You understand? Why is companionship? Someone say, why is this so important? Why is this so the main reason? Why is this so the main consent one should get married? Yes, it is the main reason, or should be the main reason. Like I wrote down, why is companionship so important in marriage? Companionship is important because it is the bedrock of building of any marriage. The marital friendship. You understand? The marital friendship that is emotion, that builds that emotional and physical intimacy. That's what companionship does. Companionship, it is the bedrock of building and nurturing of the marital friendship in which marriage, in marriage, in which the friendship is built, the friendship of emotional and physical intimacy is built. Intimacy, emotional. Does it sound, which help couples to feel safe to one another? It helps couples to feel safe enough to want to open up to one another without feeling that insecurity, without feeling if I tell him now, he will begin to look at me somehow. He will begin to look at me one kind. He will begin to feel, look at me or treat me less than he used to. When your relationship is built on companionship, you are not afraid of those things. It kills and drives away insecurity. That is also one major thing destroying marriages today. A marriage that is built on companionship, or a marriage where the couples they are in a union of companionship, you hardly find anything like insecurity coming out from both of them. They are opened. They tell things to one another. They feel, they has this feeling for one another. They are so considerate towards another. And they have love, respect, and integrity and dignity for one another. And if you may ask me, what is mutual respect? Mutual respect is simply treating other people in a more considerate way. Because companionship is what bets that mutual respect. You understand? And that mutual respect is the simply treating of other people with so much consideration. You are considerate in the way you treat them. Like you treat them just the way you would like them to treat you. You treat them without, having any kind of any form of reservation. That's why the relationship of a husband and a wife is different from any kind of a relationship. Is different from any kind of partnership. Yes, it's different. Because you begin to see that person as you, and you as that person. So you find it hard to hurt the person. You find it hard to hurt the person. You find it hard to do anything that will make that person, feeling unwanted. Companionship, not the other things you have listed. And this companionship is what is lacking in many marriages. That's why you see a man that tells you, I just need a girl, I want to marry a girl, I want someone that can keep my home, I need someone to give me a child, I need someone to do this, I need someone. And when he finally gets married, the woman will give him a child. He will not be interested in the woman, let alone even the child. I need someone to cook for me. And the woman will prepare her, will use all her strength, cook delicious meal for this man. He still will not be satisfied. I need someone to wash my clothes. The woman will wash the clothes, iron them. He will not be satisfied. Someone to do this one for me, do that one. What again? The woman will do all these things. The man will not be satisfied. Because why? He married for the wrong reason. But if he had married for companionship, he will know that all these things are later things. Are things that comes with this companionship. But because he didn't marry for companionship, So these whole things are coming now. The foundation which they are supposed to rest on is not there, which is the foundation that companionship would have laid down. So, are you still going to ask me more questions? No, I don't think you want to ask me more questions. So get married for the right reason. Get married for the first purpose. So if you find a girl you cannot really be, you are not going to marry her for companionship, don't bother. As a man or as a woman, don't bother. And this companionship is not something that just comes back. It's building of also a relationship, a true, trusted, worthy, and that is trusted relationship. That's why it's different from other. It's a relationship where you can trust and can be trusted. It is different from the other. A relationship where you see your partner as you. I was listening to a guy some time ago, and he said, guys, let me tell you, and when you want to let me tell you, your wife is not your family. Your wife is not your family. Your families are your mother, your brothers, your sister, and your children. Your wife is not your family. And I was like, is this one okay? Like, is this one really, like, everything is okay here? I don't understand. Your wife is not your family. Yes, she's the one that will give birth to your son for you. I'm not getting it all. Since your wife is not your family, why not marry maybe your sister now, so that she'll give birth to you? You are really saying. Do you understand? And that guy said that thing, meaning that's how he sees his wife. The wife is getting married to. That's how he's seen her, that she's not a family. And to such guys, I will advise him, don't just bother to go and pay any dime and say, this one is my wife. Just go and look for one girl. Just tell her, say, I just want to make you born for me. Not say she's your wife. And call her and just be calling her your baby mama. And when I even meet baby mama, just tell her, help me, and she born for you. Maybe you go buy it, like you don't look like you are buying a child from her. You are doing a kind of partnership. She taking for you, born for you, give you the baby. Then you take the baby, you go, she stays on her own. What an insolence that your wife is not your family. Your real families are your children, your mother, your brother, your sister that has the same DNA with you, not your wife. Okay, not your husband, because it does. Are you out of your mind? When Bible already say a man and a wife a man shall leave his wife and his father and his mother and be linked or attached to his wife, and the twine shall become one. When the Bible says twine, the Bible means the two of them shall become one. They are no longer two but one. And because some men, their motive of getting married is not for companionship, that is why you see a lot of them, they don't take themselves and their wife is one. They do things differently. They do things differently. And some of them, they don't want to learn. While there are some, they have come to learn these things and understand. They are trying to walk back to the foundation and lay a good foundation. Why some, they are still forming. They are still pretending. Sometimes you marry her for a high level of intellect. You're marrying a woman because of a high level of intellect. Then just go and get a friend that have a very high level of intellect. Don't marry her for that. Don't marry him for that. Sometimes I'm just marrying my husband because of his level of outspokenness. Why are you marrying him for his level of outspokenness? Meaning the day he's not outspoken, your marriage will start having K-leg. know if you are getting me. So you understand, we should never get married for any other reason. If the bedrock, the foundation is not for companionship. Because the Bible says it's not good for the man to be alone. It is after you are married for companionship that you cannot be saying support. If someone that you didn't marry for companionship, no matter how you try, you cannot support that person mutually. You cannot give that person mutual you can't give that person mutual support. You cannot give her financial support either. You cannot give him all the help or assistance you will want to give. That's the truth. So get married for the right reasons and not the wrong reason. Because if you marry for companionship, you extend the same to your children. You don't feel bored around your wife. You don't feel bored around your husband. You just feel comfortable. It was because of this level of companionship and the satisfaction that comes from it was what sustained Adam after the fall of man. And that was what helped him to build the true and actual love he had for Eve. If you are not married for companionship, you cannot have a true or sincere love for your wife or for your husband. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's why you see some men, they find it hard to get to that soft spot of their wife. Why? Because they don't have genuine love for the woman. They don't have they didn't come for companionship with those women. When you come in companionship with somebody, and this person come the same form, you both became open to one another. And when you as a man, you are able to open her up, you find it easily to activate her button of love. You find it easily to access that soft spot in her. And I'll continue to repeat it. A man that will say, my wife doesn't love me. It is not the duty of your wife to love you. It is not the duty of any woman to just love you. Any woman that comes in contact with you and he says, I just love him, I'm loving him, is infatuation. That's not true love. That's mainly infatuation. Because it's not possible for a woman to just love. It's a lie. The man must be able to activate that love in that woman, in his woman. It was something that happened between Adam and Eve. The Bible says the moment Adam saw Eve, he was happy. And he said, wow, now this is the bone of my bone, the flesh of my flesh, and she shall be called woman. There was this wow that comes out of him, deep down in him, with a loud smile. And that alone attracted the woman. More and more of it opened up the woman. If I have said it before in my videos, if what happened in the Garden of Eden happened like it happened in this our present day, the man would have killed that woman. I'm telling you, he would have given that woman hell. Like, you brought problem on me. No. But Adam, nalayo, Adam collecting property before God came to make for them the coat of a skin from the animal. Adam made a cloth from with leaf and covered his wife, covered himself, took her with him, and they both went and hide. If it was in this present time, oh, Kotorigba, like the Igbo people will say, oh, Turugbeke, it would have been. Let me laugh. Okay, let me just laugh. It would have been possible, though. They would have finished the woman, or he would have just find his way and tell the woman, look for your way, or just go your way. But because that companion, he knew, no matter, I need this woman. She's me, I am her. He just the companionship, that mutual respect, mutual consideration, what I call consideration, yes, considerate. That treatment of being considerate, towards the person was so much alive in Adam. And it's not if carry a wife. If it was not, you might be like, hey, make she find a level. After all, there are more women now. I know some still argue, it happened because Adam that time, it was only Eve that he have. If he had opportunity like us, he would have left Eve and married another woman. It's a lie. You are lying. It's a lie. It's a lie. So, please. And when you're in this companionship, you cannot be in a companionship with somebody and you don't communicate. In a marriage where it's hard, most marriage, you see, it's only the woman that is always trying to communicate. The man is always, he doesn't open up. Some, it is the only man, only the man that is talking. The woman does not communicate. She does not open up. Just know that woman or the man is not in a companionship with you. Because you cannot be in a marriage where the foundation is for companionship and you will be finding it hard to communicate. It's hard. If it's on the foundation of companionship, you find it easily to talk. You find it easily to flow. You see yourself as best of friends. So it's easier for you to talk. It's easier for you to like, no, don't do this thing. It's easier for you to like, no, I don't like this thing you did. It's easier for you to like, no, I don't think we are doing the right thing in this marriage. But when it is not there, even when one is coming with it, you will shun him. You are lying. You say lie. You are always like that. You are nagging. That's where you see women, a man saying, my wife nags all the time. She complains about everything I do. Instead of looking for, searching to know what actually makes you to do it that way. What is she trying to communicate? You will say she's nagging. Because you want things to be done the right way. Because your motive of marrying her was not for companionship, you say she's nagging. You begin to think she's having another man. And some men are so dumb because they've not been able to activate it. They'll stay. A woman you marry, called your wife, you will not say, I think she's in love with her ex. And some men, it really happens. Some ladies will not be feeling attached to their ex rather than getting attached to their husband. Because why? Their husband have not been able to make themselves the companion of that woman. Like her ex was her companion. Doesn't our common sense tell us things at times? And we many times, I always say, many times, most of the energy we used to try to go do payback or want to use to to fight. We should use it to sit down, think, and look for solution. That is it. So if you now ask me today, what's the main reason for get married? The main reason you should marry should be for companionship. Yes, because it is when you marry for companionship, you see that help will come. That financial support, you'll be able to give it to your partner. That's when you'll be able to stand by your partner, come rain, come sun. That's when you'll be able to cook. You will sit down and say, even when you're tired, no, I need to cook for my husband. That's when you will feel the need. You will know when things are not working well in your marriage. You will know before anybody will start pointing. You yourself will know, and we begin to look for solution to that particular problem in your marriage. So on this note, I want to draw the curtain. So please, don't go and get married just because you need someone to wash your clothes, cook your food, give children to you, born for you, do this and no. Marry for companionship. Companionship. In which the partners or couples have mutual consent and equality. You know what's called equality? Yes. That equality is you don't feel too superior. You don't feel so superior. You see your wife as a superior to you. She see you as her superior. So the respect and love just flow. Now the respect and love will just be flowing naturally. So marry for companionship. Till I see you again in my next video. I remain still Martina Ofuri Koshora. Subscribe to my channel if it's your first time here. Like my videos and watch my other videos and follow me. God bless you. Bye. See you in my next video.